Georgia versus Notre Dame. They aren't traditional rivals, but they are traditional powers here in college football. They don't meet very often, but now they'll meet in the Sugar Bowl this year, the first year of the 12-team playoff here in the quarterfinals in New Orleans. For Notre Dame, things started off perfectly as they went down to College Station and beat a top 25 Texas A&M team to begin the year 1-0 and off on the right foot. But then when they came back to South Bend the following week, things went south as they lost one of the worst college football upsets of the season, dropping their home opener to unranked NIU. After that, though, it looked like the playoff and definitely hosting a playoff game was going to be out of the picture for the Irish. Instead, they were able to rip off 10 straight wins, with big games coming against Louisville, another top 25 win, and then fellow top 25 wins against the service academies in both Navy and Army, with Army being a big one at Yankee Stadium, where Jeremiah Love and Jadarian Price continue to show that 1-2 punch that has made them so effective in the backfield. Also, quarterback Riley Leonard progressed throughout the season, rushing for a program record 15 touchdowns by a quarterback. Then it all culminated with a first-round win over Indiana in the college football playoff. So that after that win, they're now where exactly they want to be, turning their season around as they prepare to take on Georgia in the Sugar Bowl.
There's valuable lessons. Obviously, I've said it over and over that the NIU game has taught us and taught me. But there's valuable lessons every week. And what we got to understand as a program is that you can't wait until you lose to have the urgency to fix the issues that you have and to improve with the urgency that you must improve with. And that's, to me, something that we continue to reiterate every week. We're chasing elevation. Like, how do we get better this week as we prepare for an opponent like Georgia? We still have to get better.
Now, for more on Georgia, we go to 16 Sports reporter Sabrina Hoover.
The Georgia Bulldogs are no stranger to big-time moments, especially with back-to-back national championships in 2021 and 2022. Under head coach Kirby Smart's leadership, this team has achieved remarkable success. Looking back at Georgia's 2024 season, their only losses came against Alabama and Ole Miss. And the biggest storyline heading into the Sugar Bowl is how the Bulldogs will adapt without starting quarterback Carson Beck, who suffered a season-ending elbow injury. However, Georgia embraces a next-man-up mentality, something Notre Dame can relate to. That next man up is Gunnar Stockton, making his first career start after finding momentum in the Bulldogs' 22-19 win over Texas. Georgia secured a first-round bye by winning the SEC championship, and head coach Kirby Smart addressed whether the time off will help or hinder his team's performance.
There is a level of concern when you have it tackled and gone live, and with the way college football is now with the portal and you lose players, you just can't afford to not have depth in practice like you really want to practice. So it's a challenge both ways. We studied all the NFL teams that have byes versus the wild card teams that get hot and continue to play. I think that's the closest thing you can find to it.
And this game will begin at 8:45 Eastern Time, and we will have plenty of coverage previewing this matchup. From New Orleans, the 16 Sports team.